Rocking with pettyblog.com.
It's your boy Silk D-O-double-G, and you are now watching the Petty Blog.
I can't be on the Petty Blog.
Petty and T.
Oh, Petty.
So they already know that I'm dropping the T.
Locked up, they won't let me out.
So let's get right into it, and in case you missed it, so Blueface is currently locked up. He turned himself in style about 48 hours ago, as you can see on your screens.
Only a real player will go to jail looking like he's gonna go to the Himalayas.
Here's why. Basically, he'll be serving 355 days for violating his probation, and it can go up some more and can be extended for years. Wait on it, I will explain. So he was on probation stemming from a 2022 incident at a Las Vegas club where he shot a man. The man survived, and Blue was only given probation, and he has violated it at least 3 times. Okay? So after he turned himself in, his mama Karlissa took to social media for some insight, and she wrote the following. Lord, you know our hearts praying for Jonathan. Dre got out of jail after 14 years. Kylie going to visit someone in jail. Blue just went to jail. Lord, I know you got us. So she's saying that all of her kids are affiliated with prison, with jail. Then she wrote, Jaidyn got him one charge. Rock got him the one that violated the other. That's why it's so quiet. Praying everyone now understands why I didn't want them together, because parents want the best for their children. I love them all, but not together. Praying for everyone to listen to their parents. Then she said, if I'm lying, tell them to tell why he in there, because it all could have been avoided, especially knowing who he is and that he was on probation when BM number 1 threw a glass at security and BM number 2 hit a fan. When you with people who love you, they don't get shit started and then act like nothing happened. If they both love him, they would stand up and say what happened and apologize to me because I tried to get them all to do the right thing. And while she was putting that stuff up, Jaidyn was concurrently saying, for the love of God, Karlissa, shut the F up. So then she wrote, girl, you don't even believe in God. What you could have said was, right. If I love him, I definitely should not have popped off in no club knowing he on probation. When it's your son, you take that advice. And then she wrote, I have already accepted accountability and charged my son with being a follower and consistently saying he didn't listen to my warnings from day one. Now they have children that they will have to get to listen, or the generation disappointed will continue. And meanwhile, Chrisean is crushed and heartbroken that her baby daddy is behind bars and had tweeted, damn, along with thunderstorm lightning and the broken heart emoji. Aw, she sad. I thought she wanted him behind bars. Never mind. But his mother basically is trying to place blame for what her grown-ass son willingly and happily does, and she knows it because she then posted the following. Me about to defend my son even though I know he did whatever they said he did, crying, laughing.
Fuck it up, not the one who made the rules. Right, let me see you do it.
Oh wow. She posted that the next day, which was a few hours ago from us making this video, and right before posting that, she posted, have one of y'all heard from John today? Right, good question for social media because the onlookers reading have direct access to John. Let me guess, that question was for the 2 BMs that you just blame this whole thing on since you can't contact them directly. Interesting. But anyway, he's doing a year for the above, but guess what? Remember what he did in Utah last month when he pushed a fan off the stage for Jaidyn to fight? Well, that violated his probation, and once they tack that on, he's going to get an additional 2-year minimum, 5-year maximum sentence, which means that he will actually be serving 3 to 6 years once that is added. So maximum time that he's going to come out is 2030. Don't believe me? Just watch.
I will not hesitate for you to spend a significant amount of time in prison if you do not comply with this probation. But yeah.
As you can see on your screens in these articles from reputable news sources, the U.S. Sun and Daily Mail from December, you'll see that the Utah Police Department is working vehemently on getting what he did to that girl in the club that night added, and we are going to leave the articles up so you guys can read. But again, in other words, within him serving his current year, the other probation violation will likely be enforced. As you know, it's a process, so it's a strong possibility that Blueface won't be out until 2027 through 2030, depending on the judge.
Won't give me a bail and can't give me out.
And that is really why his mom, baby mom, and team are so upset. It's at the possibility, but his team is working on what they could do to get him out sooner, as he has money to make them. I'm just saying.
You already got that cleaned up, huh?
After I beat them to attempted murder. That case violated.
Now I'm headed to the county. Gotta do a bid here.
And let's not forget that he also still owes $14 million and counting, stemming from that same shooting that he's on probation for. But maybe they may suspend the interest that has been accruing until he gets out. Who knows? But all in all, if he does sit in there for that long, we're sure that he'll come out a changed man. What do y'all think?